Over the last 3 weeks, Forest County went from having 0 confirmed COVID-19 cases to now 28. All but one, health officials say, is tied to an outbreak at the Bay at New Roc Health and Rehabilitation Center in Leona. Across the country, nursing homes have been among the hardest hit and most vulnerable areas for COVID-19. Newswatch 12 investigative reporter Rachel Eiler spoke with former employees at New Roc. She joins us now live in studio with the details. Rachel.
Justin, former New Roc employee Season Roy tested positive for COVID-19 on May 5th and quickly made a recovery. But we were hoping to share her positive story of overcoming the virus. However, it turned into something else that we never imagined. One day before Forest County announced the first positive COVID case, resident Jennifer Connor was filling up her car with gas when she learned from another resident, Season Roy, was not the first to test positive at New Roc. Roy confirmed Connor's statement, saying another employee did test positive at the end of April. Herself and other employees says that the administration brushed off the symptoms, saying it was just a sinus infection or migraine, and had them continue to work in the building. It wasn't until about a week before testing positive for COVID that the employee stayed home. Knowing that information, Connor's own concerns for the county grew. She says she called almost 10 state agencies, warning of a potential outbreak at New Roc. In an email to Newswatch 12, Connor stated state agencies had no knowledge of the outbreak and even admitted they had inaccurate data. Connor stated the CDC was shocked the northern counties of Wisconsin were still uncalculated in their system, adding they had never seen it pop up that way in their system before. Even prior to COVID, Roy stated New Roc lacked support from its corporate company Champion Care.
Not just my words, but words of other staff members there as well. I think it was precipitated by an issue with corporate as far as giving us the support that we needed. There has been a problem at New Roc, at least for the past several years since Champion Care took over the facility.
Roy says that the lack of support led to staffing issues and a shortage of employees, leading them to ask high school CNAs to continue working. And at least one CNA who wishes to remain anonymous did test positive, but was asked to continue working. That type of stress, Roy says, is what pushed her to resign. In fact, multiple employees reached out to Newswatch 12, saying they faced harassment and backlash from higher-ups when filing a complaint to corporate.
There was some unprofessional actions as far as retaliatory, calls that were unjustified to corporate compliance. I definitely think that was abused. I had it happen to me more times than I could count.
Roy added that corporate never addressed the bullying and harassment occurring at New Roc. Even before the pandemic, Newswatch 12 obtained paperwork from February of this year showing surveyors issued 11 federal citations against the business, detailing multiple acts of negligence. And in my hand, I'm actually holding that 38-page report that extensively comments on the deficient acts that can be categorized as negligence. Just one example is at one point, medication like morphine and pain medication was actually not distributed to a patient in a timely manner. Now, a current investigation is still ongoing by state officials on the COVID outbreak at New Roc, but Newswatch 12 has not received any details on their findings. We reached out to both New Roc and Forest County officials, but neither have responded to our request for a comment. We'll be sure to continue to update you on this story as we learn more. For now, reporting with the investigation team, Rachel Eiler, Newswatch 12.